Hi, this is Kevin Purcell for GottaBeMobile.com, and I just took delivery of my new iPhone 6 Plus. There you can see is the box, and we're going to go ahead and open it up for you. Alright, so we've done many of these. We kind of know what to expect here. First thing you notice immediately, if you've ever opened one of these before, is how much bigger it is right out of the box. Just as a matter of comparison, that's our last iPhone box. And of course, Apple always does a great job of packaging, making it very easy to pull out. And there you have it. And you pull it out inside the box. Again, nothing new here. Cable, charger, headphones. Inside, very little documentation, some stickers. Gotta see the stickers. There they are. Now the iPhone 6 is a 5.5-inch device. They've gone back to kind of the rounded edges like they had in the earlier iPhones. They went from a square edge in the last couple of generations, the last few, the 4, 4S, 5, 5S, to more of a rounded one. It looks a little bit more like the iPad, recent iPad, and I went ahead and got the 64 gigabyte. Of course, as you can see, it's the gold color with the fingerprint sensor. Again, just one speaker on the bottom. And of course, the thing that a lot of people have been talking about is the raised camera lens. But you know, as I hold it in my hand, it's not really as pronounceable as it seems in the pictures. And so that's kind of a good sign. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put my SIM card for my old iPhone in and fire it up. Alright, so we use our SIM card tool. Press inside there, open it up. Now, of course, it came with one so that you can activate it, but we're not going to use that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and power it on for the first time. So we'll set it up. Pretty typical. Alright, so something very strange happened as I was trying to connect to my Wi-Fi network. It just kind of froze, and so I had to power it off and restart it. So this is our second go at trying to set things up. So you get your hello in multiple languages. Select your language, country, choose your network. Now it's going to activate the phone. So I've entered my account name and password, and it is setting up my account registering the phone with Apple. And now you go through the process of setting up Touch ID, which I'm going to go ahead and take care of now. It's a simple process. You touch the finger. Create a passcode. Alright, this is something new that is different, probably because of the size of the phone. It says display zoom. Choose how you would like to view iPhone. Zoomed shows larger text and controls. Standard fits on screen. You can change that at any time in settings. And so I'm going to choose standard. This gives you a chance to see the difference. I think standard's going to be just fine. And welcome to iPhone. Get started. So we're all set up and ready to go here, and as you can see, it's very fast and fluid from the get-go. Of course, this has a lot to do with the speed of my connection, which is fairly decent. Now, one of the new features here, we will take a look at gottabemobile.com. This shows some news. Here's an iPhone 6 setup guide, which we'll follow. Great tools by our editor, Josh. If you open that up, this is the share sheets. You can find different things to go ahead and turn on. It's already got a few turned on. Once we install some apps, there will be more there. And once we install other things, we're going to get more options here. For example, there's going to be an Evernote selection and a few others. And so that's a nice new feature. One of the things I really like is it just feels solid. Feels good in the hand. I like the rounded edges more than I thought I would. I actually sort of liked the squared off edge of the old phone, but I didn't like the size of the screen, so I'm excited about the larger screen size. And it's interesting that the bezel here along the edge is rounded. It's very thin. It feels solid and sturdy. I like the look of it. And as I said, when I first opened it, the camera, even though it's raised, it doesn't seem as that's just not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really expected that to be an issue and something I would not like. But I mean, I can feel it, but it's not a big deal. Here's something new because of the larger size. You can now hold the home screen in landscape mode, which is going to be helpful. So that's the new iPhone 6 Plus. Just kind of a quick first look and unboxing of it. Thanks for watching. This has been Kevin Purcell for gottabemobile.com.